Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Mowmaster. Today we are back on the Direwolf20 Let's Play Server Play series. We've done a little bit off camera. You can see we have a line of temporary AE cable in here. I was doing a little bit of experimenting to make sure that what I would think would work, and it does work. The thing I thought that, would this work was, can I drop a water bucket on here and have it do water? And the answer is yes. Which means this whole thing can actually go away. Well, I might keep it around just for trash. No, I'm gonna get rid of it. Fuck trash. In all reality, though, he can craft water buckets in the system, so I'm not really concerned with water. I actually have just enough to do this, which is nice. So, boom, there we go, that's fixed. And this could theoretically be moved a little bit farther elsewhere. Like, I could throw this in the corner, and the whole system would just work. Like, it would not be that big of a deal. So, I might do that as well. The runic altar, I think, is about the same way. You can just drop stuff on here, can't you? Yeah, you sure can. Apparently I can't just get stuff off of there, though. Well, yeah, runic altar is the same way, except you just gotta give it mana through a beam, which, I mean, it's not that hard either. I think it outputs a redstone signal as well when it's ready. Like, when it's ready to craft, I think it outputs a redstone signal. So I can have, like, a mechanical user tick it to start it, and then I can't remember if it outputs a signal again or if you have to automate a signal for it to click it again. I can't remember to finish the process. But either way... Actually, I wonder if you could put like a pressure plate on that. Because that way you could then detect... I don't know. So, a little bit of starting Botania automation. We might get to that in another episode here. What else has changed? We did an episode where I did some Botania stuff for automating some flowers. I got rid of that. It's just not nearly as practical as I thought it would be. So I just got rid of it, and we'll touch on it later when we get to more Botania room automation stuff. Otherwise, I've just been mining ores, making recipes. Oh, right, the other thing, I need Botania automation for glowstone. So like I said, we'll probably end up doing that later. But because we have enough automation that I have made impulse ducts, like I literally can craft hordes, stacks and stacks of them. So obviously we have a bunch of impulse. I should have some RES. I don't know if I could RES. So I should have a couple of servos in here. And I thought I had more retrievers. Let's make a couple stacks of retrievers. And we'll just kind of let those run. I really hate that. But yeah, we'll make some retrievers. I think I'll use some retrievers as well. So, today's goal is we're going to automate a little bit of this process. Yes, we are. So, I actually need to do a few more things with AE that I haven't done in a while. I think we'll do it that way. Maybe I won't. I won't. I'll do it a different way. I will, yes. Okay. So, I need level emitter, LEV. I need like 10 of those. Start. Uh-oh. Do we have a power glitch going on here? What's going on? Am I still getting... No, power is coming through here. The only thing I can think of is, like, we're eating up too much power. And I think we have enough, so it's not like it's a big deal. I don't know what happened there. RES. Yes. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I made that earlier. We have a couple of emitters, so. Alright, this here, I was having some issue down here. Oh, you can't upgrade that. Oh, shoot, that sucks. These are no longer getting water for some reason, and I think it's because water's going elsewhere. Like, I don't know if it's all going here, maybe? But this is off, and it's still not filling up, so I don't really know what's happening with my water. It's a little mystifying, but yeah, I don't know what's going on with the water. But these haven't been growing for a while. Not like we need them to grow necessarily right now. I'll probably find a better solution to that anyway. But actually, the best solution probably would be P2P. Just do like a water P2P basically, which I think would work out really well. I actually think that would work out really well, yeah. Alright, I also made some more dense cable, I think. DEN, yep, 100 dense cables. Just in case I need more, so. Alrighty. Here's how this is all going to work. I'm going to have these. Yeah, sure, why not? We'll do it that way. I'm running a little bit low on diamonds. I need to find another coal vein so we get more diamonds. Not that I need more coal, but I could definitely use more diamonds. And if anything, I can turn coal into diamonds easy enough. Oh right, that's actually why I need all the patterns. Oh wells. Okay, anywho, we're going to fix this setup up a lot. The idea I have planned is currently you need a bunch of sides available. Basically, this side here is what your silicon goes in on. The opposite side is where your circuit goes in on, and then in the middle you need redstone. And that makes a little wafer bit, and then it gets sucked out, which is all fancy and stuff. But we're trying to show off this bit of stuff, and it looks kind of fugly, to be honest. Like, just the way this all looks kind of fugly. Like, it just doesn't look great. So we're going to rip all this out. All of it. It's all going to go, including this. All of these transfer nodes we have, all a bajillion of them, they're all going to go. Like, just goodbye, so long. Have a nice never day. Like, there's just so many this is Direwire back here, and I did it myself, I know. I'm a terrible human being. But it all has to go. It all has to go. So it's gonna go. It's gonna go bye-bye. And it's never gonna return because I'm gonna replace it with impulse ducts. And it's gonna be way cleaner because impulse ducts can transfer all sorts of stuff. And life is gonna be good. Or at least better. It's gonna be Direwire free. I am actually going to leave these here. I'm going to change up how I interact with them a little bit, but for the most part they're just going to stay there. And this wood's going to come away as well. I just don't feel like I need the wood. The wood I don't feel goes with the stony design, if you will. I'll probably just use cobblestone the whole time, which obviously cobblestone needs to be broken up once in a while, but maybe if Tretch decides that he wants to break some of that up, he can. Like, I won't stop him, so I just want to make it look uniform enough that it's acceptable by me, which is not a great thing, but you know, I do have some standards of some sort. Holy shit, there's a lot of crap in here. How many things do I have on crafting? Nothing's on crafting, which means that stuff's just backlogged for no apparent reason. Weird. Okay, good thing that's all connected somewhere. I'm gonna remove this chest, because apparently there's a lot of lost stuff in here. And, I'm sure it would never get done in a million years. Oh, I'm so glad to get rid of this. Oh no! Oh no! Alright, there we go. Much better. But yeah, you can tell this is an absolute mess back here. Okay, that water didn't break anything, which is good. If anything, I should probably run some dense cable somewhere as well, just because there's so much stuff. Like, oh my gosh, look at all these wires that I hooked up once upon a time. Like, it's kind of crazy. I can't believe I did it. But I did. I'm an idiot or something, I don't know. And she looks at me like, yeah, okay, whatever. I see how it is. It's okay. I'm making pizza tonight. It'll all be good. I mean, hopefully the pizza will be at least. But no, speaking of pizza, my mom, for my birthday, is like, hey, I went to Goodwill, and they had a bread maker, so guess what? Happy birthday, bread maker. It's like, yay, I have a bread maker now. That didn't come with its manual, so I had to find the recipes online, which is fine. I'm not really, I mean, that's not a big deal. Most places have all the little manuals and stuff, those PDF files, so that wasn't so hard, but still, it's like, really, Mom, you couldn't, like, actually get me, like, oh, well, you know, why am I complaining? My mom actually got me something for my birthday, whoopee. You know, for an old man like me, sure, I'm grateful enough. I'm not grateful enough. No, I said, I'll break out the bread maker, and fuck it, let's have pizza, because you can make pizza dough in bread makers. And so that is on the menu tonight. And I'm excited. Because I haven't had pizza in a little while. I stopped working at Pizza Hut like 2 weeks ago now. And not that I miss eating pizza. Like, eating pizza is nice. And I'm in the mood for it once in a while. But I don't know. Like, I just haven't been crazy in the mood for it lately. Except it's really an easy... just an easy thing to do anyway. Like, making pizza up is pretty nice and easy, so I didn't, you know, no issues there. Okay, so I want to try to keep this as pretty as possible, and so I'll probably just do that, to be honest with you. They do need a little bit of power, so I will have to get some cables run over here just for the power bits. But for the most part, like, I really don't need a crazy amount of, like, I don't need a crazy amount of, stuff to be, like, out in the open this time around. And the main reason I say that is because we have phantom faces on Autocraft, which I really should actually start autocrafting now. Because I'm sure I'll need them shortly. I should probably warp home and phantom face. Let's craft like 10 of them. I'm missing empowered diamantine. 2. Yeah, go. That takes a little while, which that's actually something else we need to fix. So if we get done with this within relative time, we're going to work on that too, because that really needs to get a speed buff. Which mainly is just the fact that I pipe everything everywhere and it's so freaking slow. That's, yeah, if we sped it up, it'd be perfect, so. Alright, so there we go. We have everything like this. It's going to probably look the same way all the way down, which I know is kind of lame, but it's not too bad. Alright, so horrible. Oh jeez, I didn't. Well, that's fine. Those. Oh my gosh, there's so many printed circuit boards and things in here. That's kind of crazy. Okay, I will just. I don't know how I'll deal with that. All right, I need to bag some stuff here because I got way too much stuff in my inventory. Auto placers and impulse ducts and my oh my. Okay, I can work with this inventory now. I will need impulse ducts, I will need the resonant bits, and I will need some of these. Never mind. Alright. Chance that these inscribers are done? Oh, I didn't craft any. I thought I crafted like 10 of these. We're having a slight power issue? Are we using up too much power when we craft? I could see it happening. It's a little bit disturbing of an idea, but I could definitely see it happening. That actually might be the case. I should look into that. Actually, you know what I could do? I could literally just do that. And I could... I think it's under here. There it is. Boom. All the power. Oh. Yeah, that's why. Jeez, I'm such an idiot. No wonder we're lacking power needed. We're freaking using lead energy cables. Like, who the fuck? I'm an idiot. That's all. You don't need to agree with me, honey. Jesus. Alright, we should have enough power now to be fine. Now that we've hooked it up to the main power line. And not use these crappy lead energies. Otherwise, let's just hook it up to an advanced power cell. And that definitely would have been enough. So I'm not crazy concerned now. Alright, so we have 4 of those, which I honestly think is probably enough. If it's not, I can deal with it. The only thing I can think of, if it's not good enough, I could make another array of them, maybe. But I think that should be good enough. And then 7 over here. And we will rotate these. We'll click them once. And I don't know. Can I just grab a silicon, a redstone, and a logic? If I throw the logic, there's some silicon. I don't know piping wise where what starts and what ends, but I'm assuming if I pump it in the top, that's the middle slot, and pump it at the bottom. Okay. So I learned a very beautiful thing about these. Is that I can do that. I should actually be able to do this as well. And if I make those both separate little bits, which I need to get back here now. Alrighty guys, you're probably wondering, wow, this looks a lot different than it should have. So this video, I don't know what happened. I had a whole bunch of content after this, but it all got corrupted, it seems. So I'm just gonna kind of record kind of a later view of what all this setup is. This clusterfuck of pipes and whatnot. To be fair, much cleaner than it used to be, but still kind of a clusterfuck. So, let's just kind of go over what all's happened so far. We got the presses automated, or we're working on them, and then we just have this bit left. So essentially, and I'll just jump in our bag here and real quick look. We got pipes under here, we got pipes over here, and they're all, you know, one section of pipes essentially, which is cool. So we got our, you know, the item goes in the middle here, it comes out here, Makes sense enough, you would think. But you see all these particles, which means we have some mysterious stuff going on as well. So, what I ended up doing here, and this is for a whole nother... This right here is for something different that I automated. I needed red and yellow dye for some reason, so that's something different. But anyway, what we have going on here is I have some things that say... put Certus quartz in there, put that in there, put that in there, which is okay, that's cool and all. So what we basically have is a requester system that this will always hold this many items in here. So every time we use an item, it will say, hey, I need more of these processed. It'll process them, which is fair. And this is just a temporary chest. Basically what I have going on is that these retrievals will say, hey, you know, these will say, hey, we're under volume for 64 engineering processors. So I want diamonds. And it will throw diamonds into here, which happens to be connected to this, which, as you can see, has the press in it. So these three are basically the three different processors. The last one, of course, is silicon. It always needs silicon in it. So this one just says, hey, I want silicon. And that way silicon's always being needed. Cool. So always get silicon, only gets the material on an as needed basis. Because we have a limited diamond supply, I don't want to suck up all of our diamonds. That's primarily why. So cool. That's how that works. We're going to come down here. Are we going to come down here? Are we going to come down here, really? Yeah, why not? So we have all these also have it as well, as you can see. On the rare chance that I'm crafting like all three different types of processors, I may want to process them all very quickly. And so I made a way to do that. Basically, silicon will come out of there. This, because I had silicon in my inventory, or extra silicon through trial and error stuff, that's where this comes from. But anyway, silicon gets pulled, and goes into one of the sides, and these are all hooked up to those. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Should be easy enough to figure out. They all go in the same side. And so as you can see, silicon is right there, silicon's right there, silicon's right there. All the same side. Cool. You may also notice that the other side is empty. By golly, why would the other side be empty? I don't know. Maybe that one doesn't work. These other ones do. God, I'm so glad I made this video. I never would have figured that out. No, I don't have wireless set up yet. I really should, though. I'm so glad I made this video with you guys. I never would have realized that one of these doesn't work. If I can ever get back around to that. There we go. Boom. There, it works now. But anyways, this side, that side, that side, that side, that side, that side, and that side, I'll get processors, which this is the overflow chest for processors I had as well. But the processors come down through their three respective outputs, but get sent down one pipe, and one pipe processes everything at a fairly quick speed because I have them speed upgraded. So the chances are that those process more than these will are slim, but on the off chance that they can process more, I have 7 available to be processed. Whatever. So basically, on the off chance that these craft faster than those, these theoretically should never fill up. In fact, I could probably have 2 of these going per processor, but why bother? It's already overkill enough as it is, I'm sure. But so that's kind of how that all works. Is you know, those get made separately on a request-based system, and it goes into this other side. Of course, redstone and silicon are obviously they always are required, so basically once the silicon builds up to 64 it stops, and the redstone, once all of these are full of redstone, it stops. So not too bad. Next, our problem is I need charge quartz. That's actually quite simple as well. Once again, we have quartz, we have a thing that says, hey, 128, we have a charger. It's pretty simple. You get charge quartz by charging quartz. No harder than that at all. And of course I just keep some servos on hand at all times, so this is just another request-based system. Easy, simple, done. That's all it is. That's all it takes. That's all it takes, folks. So that is going to call it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for stopping by, hanging out. We'll see you all next time. Have a good day, have a good night, have a good afternoon. Bye-bye.